Hi everyone, let's play today's Puzzmo Crossword. It is Sam here, and it is January 21st, 2025, Tuesday. And today's crossword title is called Can You Flex with a muscular arm emoji. And the puzzle is by Stella Zawistowski, edited by Sally Helsher, provided by AVCX. I believe AVCX is kind of like a crossword website, crossword collective as well. And you'll often see some familiar names on Puzzmo, also on AVCX. And yeah, and as usual, we are going to I'm going to solve the puzzle first, and then we're going to play some music while I'm doing that. So while that's going on, you can also play along to solve the puzzle as well, and then we're going to discuss the clues afterward. So just before I get into it, when I press into the crossword, you're going to see that my timer starts at 35 seconds, and that was because I had an interruption earlier while recording this the first time, so I had to pause, and then now I'm restarting it. So we're just gonna, well, mentally, I'm gonna remove 35 seconds from whatever final time that I get here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Minus 35 seconds in my mind. Okay, but I mean, the score will not be exactly accurate on the website, but that's okay, that's on me. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I completed that in 5 minutes 21 seconds. Also, I didn't know that once I went back to page, went back to the home page, that it would reset the clock for me. So that's why I didn't realize it. Yeah, so I don't have to minus 35 seconds because it just started from 0 again. So that worked out well. But yeah, anyway, let's go through those clues because woof, this one was a tough one for me. I mean, I don't think it's tough in general. I just think that maybe I'm not really on the same wavelength as Stella. But yeah, let's take a closer look at her. Well, not clues yet, but we'll look at the note first. So this puzzle is by Stella Zawistowski, edited by Sally Helsher, hinted by Matthew Stock. Again, apologize if the names are mispronounced. Stella says, I am old enough to have played computer games in which I sometimes had to stop playing, remove one floppy disk, and insert another because the data for the game wouldn't all fit on one disk. Gen X gotta keep the memories alive. Oh yeah, I remember. I mean, I never had to do this. I wasn't really a gamer as a kid. But yes, I know that when we used to use floppy disks to do that, so I'm still from that era. I still know that. Okay, a note from the editor. There's lots of reading on the spelling of disk versus disk, D-I-S-K versus D-I-S-C, if you're so inclined. In the case of floppy disk specifically, it's not ambiguous. Disk is short for diskette. Yeah, that's right. I knew it as diskette. In my school, we called that. And that is from Brooke, the Puzzmo Crossword editor. Today's plonks, 9. That was okay. Not too bad. But yeah, let's take a closer look at these clues. So, one across starch at a luau, a poi. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. So, what's a poi? Food. Let's see. Okay. Poi is a traditional staple food in the Polynesian diet made from taro. Oh, yes, I know taro. It's like the yam, kind of purpley yam. Okay, I like that. I didn't know that. Okay, really nice. One down, uni teachers. So uni is shortened here, so the answer has to be shortened as well. So uni teachers would be your professors. So shortened form would be profs. I don't know why I didn't see this at first, but yeah, I guess because I was trying so hard to think of what could fit here that my brain didn't think of profs at all until later, until I got the F actually. 2 down, legitimize. So to make illegal would be to outlaw something. 3 down, tips are part of it for many beauticians. So I thought this was maybe like nail tips or something like that, but actually they meant tips as in tips for their services. And they're for most of them, it's actually their income. 10 across, compete like Des Linden. I don't know who Des Linden is. I assumed that Des Linden had to be either a runner or a skier because 3 letters, right? So I felt it had to be one of those. Okay, so Desiree Des Nicole Linden is an American long-distance runner, author, and podcaster. She represented the U.S. in the 2012 London Olympics and the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics women's marathon. Okay, that's very cool. I didn't know about this athlete. 13 across, like Advil, PM, and Opil in the U.S. abbreviation. So OTC means over-the-counter, so you can just buy those without a doctor's prescription. I've heard of Advil, never heard of Opil. Yeah, those are very American drugs. 16 across, what the save icon is an image of, kids. So the save icon, that we all know, that's the floppy disk. Yeah, which we don't really use anymore, but it's still the icon that we use to mean save. It's very fun. 19 across, word of agreement is when you say same when somebody says something and you are in agreement. 17 down, cola with a red, white, and blue logo. I thought at first that this was Pepsi, but then I don't know. I guess seeing the word cola threw me off, and I thought of maybe it's some other brand that I can't think of. So I didn't dare put Pepsi at first. Yeah, that was a waste. I could have been faster if I did that. Okay, 21 across, reacted to a sad movie, so wept, so you would weep, cry at a sad movie. 4 across, LAX winter hours, I guess it's called PSD, I don't know what it stands for, something, maybe Pacific something time, I suppose. 4 down, pop in circumstance, that's a very popular saying. 5 down, moves with the breeze, is to sway, like a tree or grass. 6 down, took care of, tended, yeah, I don't know, that's why I thought tended was so weird, but I just couldn't get over that 14 across geez Louise was mad. Like, because it sounded like geez Louise is something that you say when you're like pissed off at somebody. But to be fair, this was my error because seeing that geez Louise, the clue was in quotation marks, my answer should have been something that is something, an expression that you say, or oral verbal expression that is equivalent. So it wouldn't have been mad because nobody says mad, but man, that is an expression. You would say like, oh man, which would be equivalent to geez Louise. So Yeah, I didn't see that, and that's why I messed up here at the end. 11 across, I blank, so off to work I go. So immediately I was thinking of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs when they were singing like I-O, I-O, so off to work I go. But I never knew that the lyrics were saying like, I thought it was just like a vocalization, like I-O, I-O. You know, like McDonald's on the farm or whatever, like, you know, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, like just vocalizations. I didn't know that they were actually saying I-O, because I owe money, so off to work I go to make up it, to make it earn money. So I didn't know that. I mean, I know that that's true, but that's what I thought, you know. Okay, so let's see here. 20 across. Demi blank champagne. Okay, demi sec champagne. Never heard of it. What is it called? That. Let's see, demi sec champagne. What is demi sec champagne? Okay, so demi sec is a medium sweet wine. It translates literally to half dry. Okay, so I guess the demi is half, and then sec is dry. Okay. Didn't know that. Again, a lot of drinking things that I don't know. 23 across tricep strengthening exercises. I thought maybe these were like reps or something. So I put R at first, REPS, and then, yeah, it didn't make sense. So I didn't know. I guess they're called dips. Didn't know that. Okay, 7 across, to be a star. So to be a star in like a movie, so that you act. 7 down, celery, a log would be called like a log, and the raisins would be the equivalent of ants. So it's like that. There's a dish I know in America called like ants on a log, where like you put the raisins and the celery, and I think you also put maybe peanut butter or something like that. I think I've seen this before somewhere in some TV show. We don't we eat it like that here, but I think that's where it comes from, because the raisins on the celery stick look like little teeny ants on a log in the forest, which is a very cute way of describing it. 8 down, hash slinger at a diner, for instance. So, you know, the one who's doing all that cooking would be the cook. 9 down, a crappy card in poker usually. So yeah, 2 is not a great card. It's a very low number. 12 across, impatient person's insistence would be they want something now. 15 across, overly, so like extra would be like too much of something. 28 across, Tay-Tay tour that broke Ticketmaster. So Tay-Tay here would be referring to the artist Taylor Swift, and her concert tour that broke Ticketmaster was called the Eras Tour. 26 across, I told you that would happen. So an equivalent expression would be see, you know, see, I told you so. 30 across, high proof beverage is called stiff drink. 30 down, reduced price event is a sale, you got a discount. 31 down, word after family or decision. So the phrases family tree and decision tree, so they're both can be followed by the word tree. 33 across, it's not even close. Something that's not close is far. 36 across, beer in some batters would be ale. 33 down, awesome sauce. And equivalent expression would be fab for fabulous. 39 across, a quilting get-together is called a bee. I only know this one from, there was like a competition in the UK called the Great British Sewing Bee, something like that. So that's how I knew that, oh, you can say sewing bee, because I only knew of spelling bee before that. But now I know there's also sewing bee, so that's quite cute. 34 across, say something untrue is to lie. 37 across, soccer cheer, like a soccer match would be ole, you know, that's what you say. Like bravo, go, hooray. 40 across, Earth 2 blank, Disney Plus talk show hosted by an alien puppet. Never heard of this talk show, never even seen it advertised. I mean, it's not like I don't have Disney Plus, but I've never even seen posters or heard about this show, so that's a trivia that I just don't have. So EarthNet, right? 27 down, submit a paperless tax return, so that would be an e-filing, so you electronic file, because paperless, you're all doing this all online, filing your taxes online. 32 down, Monopoly card. At first I was thinking more of like chance. There's one with chance and the, what's it, treasure chest or something, like they have that. Well, community, I think, community and then chance, the cards that they have. I forgot that the main cards that you use to buy the properties are called deeds, so I forgot about those. Okay, 18 down, more aloof. I also got stuck here because I wasn't sure, like, more aloof, what could it be? And I mean, I know that aloof is like distant, standoffish, but I didn't think about the word icier to be like more icy, which is the same thing, to be cold, you know, colder. 24 down, like some urges and screams, so primal, like you've got a primal urge to do something, or you're shrieking really loudly, that's a primal scream, you're letting it out, so yeah. 25, company created Gudetama, an anthropomorphic egg yolk Sanrio is the same company that from Japan who creates My Melody, Kuromi, Hello Kitty, all those great characters. So Sanrio is one of is the company that makes these characters. With a 9 down, garment with pencil and circle styles. I've never heard of a circle skirt, but I knew that there was a pencil skirt, so that's why I went there and I chose skirt. 35 across, noisy medical scan. For short, it will be an MRI. 38 across, it may be caught on a snowboard. So not caught as in stuck on the snowboard, but it's a phrase for like when you're on a snowboard and you're like doing tricks, you can like catch air and you're like sort of like flying across, doing your tricks. So you're like catching air. That's just what they say. 41 across, auctioneers have a blank to talk about. Joke that might receive an eye roll. So this would be a pun based on auctioning. So auctioneers have a lot to talk about because that's what they call those, like the things that you bid on, they're called lots, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why this would be a very corny, horrible, but I love it pun. Auctioneers have a lot to talk about. And I believe those are all the clues that we've covered. Again, I think a few I really got stuck up on a few, like this bit here with tended, sec, and icier. Not knowing a lot of these shook me up because like 3 words I didn't know and they were all crossing each other. I was stuck. I was having a real hard time there. And then this one with poi too, that tripped me up. Slowed me down when it came to these 2 down, 3 down. So yeah, I think it's just not on the same wavelength as Stella, and also I'm lacking in a lot of some of these trivia things about like the show and what those exercises are called. Dips, I don't really know that. I know like reps and curls for like arm or exercise, etc. But I don't really know about dips. But yeah, now I do. So it's just a matter of learning it, I guess. But yeah, still a fun puzzle to work on today. One of my slowest times yet, 5 minutes 21 seconds. If you like, you can share how you did. Let me know if you like the puzzle, if you like the clues, and how fast you got it in. I'm sure a lot of you can do it much more faster than me. But yeah, that was today's Puzzmo. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.